We'll take the symbolic shape of Shavasana, where the arms are long, the legs are long, and the body is symmetrical from left to right. The brain is mapping the body, so taking note if one side feels longer or further from the midline than the other. And take subtle movements to your shape in order to create a symmetry for the mind to follow. And when you're ready, take one last conscious breath in as you choose this breath. And with the exhale, closing the eyes and allowing yourself to drop the vision, turn back physical vision, and allow the inner eye to ignite. Become present with the inner eye as you begin to scan the body from the crown, melting awareness over the forehead, cheeks, both eyelids softening, nose, interior landscape of the mouth. Maybe even a soft parting of the jaw for the tongue to rest between the teeth. Notice the ears as they start to drop towards the earth as the skin from the skull softens. And the throat opens in the speaking of truth. The energy of the throat expands and widens, and you feel heat gather there. And let this heat move down through the body, the shoulders, resting at each fingertip. Let your inner eye scan the print of your finger, thumb, index, middle, ring, baby. Use this awareness to travel upward through the arms, over the clavicle, down the sternum, and into the belly. Land your awareness in the belly. Drop your breath to your belly. Bring your breath into your belly. Lengthen it out. Each inhale, finding a longer exhale as the mind begins to unravel and the door of the cage opens as this individual I-ness becomes oneness. Yoga Nidra is a practice of deep relaxation. In deep relaxation, we have the potential to heal, recover, and to unlock the patterns that have been caging the mind. Through complete voluntary stillness, we access the alpha brain state. We come into this pure potential of what can become and what already exists. This is the practice of Yoga Nidra. You are practicing Yoga Nidra. Through the practice of Nidra, we will explore the subconscious and the integrated patterns of the cells of the body and allow them to come into a vibrational frequency with the optimal blueprint of the human body and the spirit. Position the awareness of your mind, staying awake and alert through the entire practice of deep relaxation. There is an overlying energy that focuses here on the healing of the physical, the energetic, and your spiritual body. The stillness of your outer form inspires and allows the fluctuation of thought to occur, and wakefulness to take the cue towards a quieter landscape which exists inward. As you begin to notice the pregnant pauses between your breath, the ones that happen naturally at the top of your inhale and the bottom of your exhale. If you're having any trouble calming your mind, allow yourself to think the thoughts that are coming to your awareness right now. And by the action of watching and observing these fluctuations in thoughts, sink deeper into a state of awareness inside of yourself. Remembering that this is a practice of choice, and with slight effort and focus towards an alert and natural state of awareness, the clearing, the healing, and the reprogramming of cells can open to a vibrant state of life force. Relaxing, widen the bones of your pelvis and the bones of your skull, and allow both of those to sink deeper into the soft receptivity of this earth, your support. Widen the channel of your spinal column, widen the abdominal organs, the lungs, and give more space for your soft beating heart. Widen everything from the central axis. Drop it down to the earth. Bones on either side of your nose beginning to widen. The muscles of your face softening any expression, personality, or emotion, all melting away. If there's any hardness that's left within your body, any hardness that has arrived as a programmed state of being, a prolonged state of stress, you will be able to pick this up soon after the practice closes. But for now, develop the same softness of a newborn, the liquidity of soft skin, soft body, open receptive state. Begin to feel your bones, your joints, your muscles all start to pull to the back of your body. Find the edge of where you end and the atmosphere around you begins. Relaxation becomes a choice in this moment, a choice to return to your natural state, bliss. Lastly, we look inward towards the brain. Relax the part of your brain that labels and identifies matter into things, that creates a separation from yourself to the universe, yourself from spirit. The sounds outside and inside of the room, my voice, and the very sound of your beating heart. The temperature of your room, and the light dancing against your eyelids, all become reduced to the vibration of light and sound that your softening inner ears begin to receive more intuitively, just as a vibration, just as a source, rather than things that you prefer or dislike. All of that melts into experience. Settle awareness to the vibration of your cells and the vibration of your environment. Feel the electricity of your body begin to quiet. Softer like a soft breeze to your conscious awareness. Quieting down, slowing down, opening up. We'll call upon an archangel known as Archangel Raphael, the archangel that supervises the healers and the healing for all of life. Your healing is in alignment with this divine plan and is in perfect accordance with your highest awakening. As a help and protection for this practice, quietly ask Raphael for help where you are in need of any kind of healing any kind of pain, emotional, physical, mental. He will somehow find a way to inspire within you a sudden idea and thought, giving you just the right information to begin the healing. Through the conscious relaxation and soft receptivity that is evoked with a humble prayer we know as Sankalpa, we'll plant the seed, the intention or resolve that we work with in Yoga Nidra. It expresses our authentic desire to the field of consciousness that we are softly swimming inside. This practice is guiding you towards a powerful and complete healing within your physical form. In a concise, powerful, positive statement, your Sankalpa is worded to express the form of healing that you are intending to receive in this practice. Remembering that at the root, there is the foundation of this limiting belief that is preventing you from healing. Go to the root. Let your mind go into the quiet space associated with listening and direct your awareness to this exquisite intelligence which exists within you and around you. The all-seeing, the all-knowing nature of your spirit and the perfect condition of your heart to receive the Sankalpa that's coming. Open your heart, see the fertile soil, and plant your Sankalpa 3 times. 3 times, stating specifically, present moment, I am. I am. I am. The doubtful, unwell, and disconnected portion of the mind that has kept us disconnected from our true essence is now silent, and the Sankalpa is planted. Let's begin our journey into the deeper practice of Yoga Nidra. Let's move through the rotation of physical consciousness. Begin to see with your inner eye your feeling and state of sensation. Because this is a healing-focused Nidra, begin to imagine your entire physical body within a matrix of lines. There are vertical and horizontal axes, so that every cell of your body, every cell of your being, lands on one of these intricately placed lines. This is the matrix of healing. The space around you dissolves to this grid pattern, and as does the floor beneath you. The lines of this matrix become perfectly white filaments of light. This forms the grid pattern of your entire body and all of your surroundings. See yourself becoming this grid now. As you hear my voice, direct your rotation of consciousness. Travel along the grid patterns within your awareness. Track a perfect white healing light along the line of the grid until you have arrived at the body part, and begin to fill the lines of this grid. Begin to fill it with perfect healing light. Your whole body merely a grid pattern, a hologram within the space around you. All tiny spaces between the lines and boxes is the dark space of perfect emptiness and total stillness. Keep your awareness in sync with my voice as we connect the entire body to this grid of perfect white light. Tracking awareness along the filaments of light of the grid to your right thumb. Right thumb. Right thumb. Move awareness along the grid to the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, small finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, healing white light, filling in the spaces of the grid, right side of rib case, your thigh, knee, calf, ankle, top of your right foot, sole of your right foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Hold the entire right side of your body within strong presence. See the right and left side of your body as a system of lines of the grid. See the right side entirely lit up, tiny filaments of light, connected and interconnected, pure white light, entire right side of the body. Awareness tracks the grid lines to the left hand, left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, small finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, tracking the grid line to the left side of the rib case, filling in every pocket, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Feel and see the entire left side of your body now come online. See this grid of light move into your torso, connecting every single cell of your internal organs, your lungs, your heart, your spine, all the nerves and muscular connections, all dissolve to this perfect system of interconnected filament of light. Traveling through the torso, connect the grid lines between the left and right to see an entirely lit up matrix of grid lines with a powerful, stronger light moving right up to the central spine and into the brain. As your head stays the pattern of light, track a line up to the spine, to the system of the forehead. Come to your right eyebrow. Feel your left eyebrow. Center of the eyebrows. Your right eyeball. Left eyeball. Right cheek. Left cheek, right ear, left ear, right nostril, left nostril, your nose, the very tip of your nose, the upper lip, lower lip, chin, whole face, teeth, gums, tongue, right and left side of the brain, an entirely interconnected system of light that travels along the grid pattern, the matrix. Perfect white filament of light. Entire body lit, connected, without any disconnections within the system of the matrix. Feel and see this entire body, your physical self, deeply woven into the energetic grid, the energy body that surrounds you and through the atmosphere around you. You are an inseparable grid of perfect white light. Feel the body buzz with electricity as light without interruption or disconnection seamlessly moves from top to bottom. All areas perfectly connected, perfectly flowing, perfect patterns of white light. Feel your whole body communicating perfect white light along the entire grid. Feel your whole body communicating. Whole body communicating. Feel your whole body communicating. Allow the natural flow of your breath to create the movement of light and the feeling of this light to connect powerfully all of the lines of this grid pattern. Let the natural pulsation of your breath grow with white light, even more luminously, stronger and piercing than it already is. Your breath is not localized to the lungs, as those have dissolved into the grid pattern of light. And every single line of this grid feels the power and movement of this breath, like the rivers of light flowing through your body. Every inhale and every exhale, seamlessly connected and moving powerfully through your entire system, the matrix of light. Soft yet powerful light illuminating the entire grid of your whole self. Your whole self. Each breath being the central channeled light along your whole spine, growing brighter and brighter and illuminating the entire system. Cleanse and light up the entire grid, your grid, the matrix of perfect, white, healing light. And the grid of light remains. Find yourself drawn now to bring awareness to the space between the lines, the tiny squares of dark emptiness, like the furthest corners of deep space. Sink your entire awareness into the blackness of the space that exists between the light, and grow your mind even quieter in emptiness as we begin to invoke the emotional center of the brain through the pairs of opposites. Try not to attach to a story or identify to anything. Let them be born from the emptiness and dissolve back to the emptiness. Imagine the feeling state of holding, gripping your hands onto something, your whole body clutched to hold itself up. Notice all the sensations that occur with the feeling of clutching. Let that go. Notice the release, all surrendering release. And now feel yourself becoming incredibly tired. Tune into the energy demands of all of your bodily systems and feel their exhaustion. Tired, exhausted, depleted. Now, welcome the feeling of alert and awake. The switch of awakeness was turned on. You are alert and aware, potently aware. Now bringing about a feeling of past experience of sickness. What did it feel like to be sick? Remember that feeling and tune into the lower vibration of sickness. Wellness. 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 You are well, healthy, vibrant. Feel the higher vibration of wellness and complete health. Elevate your frequency. Activate the light. Feel the warmth of the womb, your mother's womb. Feel the birth and creation of life within your mother's womb. The spark of the soul that is you, being brought to life in perfect health. The warmth and liquid surrounding you, the muffled sensation of sound, darkness. The birth of life, leaving the warm womb and being born into the cold space of bright light, perfect health, cold temperature, startling awakenness. You are born. Return to the quiet emptiness of this darkness, a black slate of consciousness that is watching itself. As we move into rapid visualization, anchor awareness at Chitta Cash, the center of the forehead, connection to consciousness. Anchor there. I'll call off numerous images as your mind's eye projects these images from the background of darkness into the grid of light that is your body. See it through this space of expansiveness, of belief, of knowing. A bright violet light illuminating your entire grid. The bright gold of the rising sun. The perfect luminous light of the full moon. The green of a rainforest canopy. The turquoise of a glacier lake. A radiant pink sunset. The warm yellow of a huge fire. The sound of the ocean crashing. The muffled sound of your own self in utero. The sound of a lone singing bird. A red as bright as healthy blood. A purple of an entire field of wildflowers. As these colors and sounds all fall back into the emptiness of where they have arrived, allow the resonance of their vibrancy, their vibration, to give your grid pattern a boost of bright white light. All lines in easy communication with each other. Let all sensations release back to this perfect grid of interconnected white light as we begin the next visualization. See another line of the grid begin to sprout from the base of your spine, tracking as far down into the grid of the Mother Earth as you can imagine. Illuminate this grid line with the perfect white light that is coursing through you as you are dynamically connected to the electromagnetic grid of Mother Earth. Tune into the mover that is your breath. Tune in. Feel your breath. Feel the connection to the earth, the electricity that vibrates through you. If you have been asking for a healing of a specific place in the body or a particular issue, your awareness will travel now to the location on the grid where it exists. If you are working with a general healing, expand your awareness and seamlessly move through your entire grid, not stopping anywhere for too long. Let yourself see any area of stagnation, any broken or disconnected lines, any dull light, or places on the grid that are difficult for you to communicate and connect with. Once you have arrived at these places, begin to infuse a radiant white light into the entire grid with your breath as dark energy, dull and stagnant energy, now moves through the grid towards this grounding line that is moving deeply into Mother Earth. Watch all of the stagnancy be pulled down towards the earth. Move through the grid. Take it down. Move your awareness through the grid and keep funneling. Keep going. Anything non-healthful, any energy and light down this cord, deep and as far away from your grid as possible. Neutralize through the central core of the earth, the healing red light at the center of the earth. Let any stories, beliefs, images, or identity that you have taken that comes with this energy, let it fall away as you simply move the energy along the grid, away from your body, down into the grid of the earth as you connect and communicate perfect white light in its place. Once you feel you have moved through the energy, you are left with a perfectly connected system. Choose when to sever this line of the grid with the line to the earth. If there is any scarcity attached to this disconnection, remember that there are many other grid lines connecting you with the mother so your connection stays fully intact. You choose when to cut the grid cord. See and feel yourself quietly moving and buzzing perfect white light into your whole system. Feel yourself as a perfect communicator of vibrant life force and energy. As a part of the grid, you are Mother Earth. Let this light become brighter in contrast to the perfect darkness of the empty consciousness that this entire grid is built upon. Dissolving into this emptiness, drop in your Sankalpa. Repeat it 3 times, be it being pulled and absorbed into this grid of perfect white light. Let the energy of it settle, dissolve into your entire being as you feel no form, no separation, no self, simply the empty void of consciousness, and you and your Sankalpa are floating within it. As the grid dissolves, and from this emptiness, you will begin to take your form again, your human form. Feel the bones of your body, the sensations of the floor beneath you, the temperature that exists in the room you are in, the identity of my voice, and you find yourself as a separate individual practicing Yoga Nidra. Move your fingers, your toes, your face, and feel the formation of as many curves and lines of your form. Drop into a natural but deeper breath and move very slowly, coming to rest onto your right side when you're ready. The right side, so symbolic of the sun, of the burning of awareness. Yourself be enveloped and enclosed in the sun's healing energy as you roll to the right side in honor of the sun. As you become more and more awake, use your arms to push yourself to a naturally seated position. Remain eyes closed and attention inward. As you come to this seat, tuck your chin towards your heart and thank Archangel Raphael for any help or health that was offered to you today. Sit in the state of wellness, the vibrancy and frequency of wellness that is your essence, and feel a powerful alertness of this new frequency. Be open and sensitive to any energies arriving, coming through the heart, the palms, the forehead. Noticing if any sensation is coming, open and receptive. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat.